Thanks, John. I'm actually back by Axl Rose's dressing room. He has been on tour with Guns N' Roses for the past year, and they've gotten in all sorts of trouble. Axl is getting very well known for his antics, and I talked to him in Houston, and here's part 2 of our interview. Guns N' Roses has spent the past 15 months on tour playing to sell-out crowds and being involved in more than their fair share of controversy. For starters, the band had a little trouble with punctuality, sometimes showing up 2 hours late for a concert. Axl says it took him a while to get back into the grind of touring.
It was a whole change of life. You know, realizing, okay, now we're out on tour, haven't toured, been sitting on my ass at home or whatever. I've been out, you know, running around and rocking out, and had to basically like change my whole life in order to be able to keep doing this. And so, you know, you'd do a show and then you'd be shot, you know, where you'd be kind of like shot for 3 weeks, but no, you got a show tomorrow. So then it'd take like all these hours of preparation, where now it doesn't take me near as long to be ready for a show.
During the course of the tour, Axl has been involved in heavy-duty psychotherapy in an attempt to deal with the sexual abuse he suffered as a child, among other problems.
Last year, I was doing extensive emotional work on myself, so when I'd go out to do a show, it'd be, you know, if something, I was, you know, uncovering something in my unconscious mind or my mind or whatever, and kind of experiencing it, it'd be really hard to go out and do the show, where that took like a year to get things under control. I'd come off stage and either get on the phone or have the person fly out personally and do 4 or 5 hours right after stage, and, you know, where like someone goes like once a week to like work out their problems for like a half hour, an hour, and I was doing 4 or 5 hours a day, you know, like every day.
Is it helping?
You at the show tonight, it seems to be fine. I'm in a good mood now.
Do you feel like your fans sort of are understanding you better or take your problems seriously?
I think some people are understanding, but, you know, a lot of people, you know, they want what they want, even if they understand. It's like, you know, if there's a problem on stage and you have to stop the show, they don't really care. At that point, you know, they're still upset because they didn't get satiated. They came to see something, and if, you know, there was technical difficulties in Montreal and we had to leave, and the crowd was very upset about that, you know, and they didn't really like take the time to like think about what went wrong for us. You know, that's kind of hard to take sometimes, and I don't feel responsible for that.
The ensuing riot in Montreal started after Axl walked off stage and stopped the concert because of a problem with their PA system. Axl says they've been having technical problems the whole tour, and it was damaging his voice.
So basically, I was having to like sing over 150 kilowatts of sound or something. I didn't do major damage to my vocal cords, but I did enough that if I sang any more under those conditions, I wouldn't be singing. So in order to hear myself, to see if I'm on key and tell how loud or how hard I need to push to sing the song properly, I'd have to try to sing over the PA, which was impossible.
All we need is just a little patience and a really good monitor man.
After the riot in Montreal, the crew was able to fix the PA problem, but troubles aside, Axl feels like Guns N' Roses pulled off a major feat by putting together a stadium tour with their old friends Metallica.
One of the big things I learned was that everybody had wanted this tour so bad and worked so hard to make it, to be able to do this tour, you know, Metallica through their touring and through our touring, to be able to do a stadium tour together, that we thought that when we got here it'd just be perfect, be so cool. Well, it kind of turned out to be that, wait a minute, this is so cool that why shouldn't this be the hardest thing we've ever done?